So let's speak about Hook. Hook is with Longhold the tallest figure. He has this weird gun. Really, I really don't like this design. Like a baby, a baby toy. I don't know. It's really real. It's not very elegant. Anyway, the battery from Hook is dead, so I won't show you the visor. Unfortunately, I have to find another one because it's very specific one. Okay, the gun is supposed to compress like this for storage mode. We'll see this. We'll see that later. So Hook is very pleasant because it's a tall, square robot. It's very G1. It's one of my favorite because it's a very rectangular shape limbs. So there is it's really reminiscent from the J1, and in the same time the articulations make him quite natural for the poses. He has this special feature that is the capacity to bend his forearm just like this, and it can simulate some curl, you know. So I like this. Of course, you won't do this because it's breaking his arm, but you can do just here if you want to make a wide, dynamic pose like this, for example. And you see that it gives him even more charisma, even more presence as a big robot, ready to act or to fight or whatever. For general design, the head is not robotic with faceplate, but it's not supposed to. Nevertheless, the mouth is quite good. It's better than the Bone Crusher one that I don't really like. This one is really well done. Unfortunately, the mobility is quite hampered. If you want to turn the head, you have to nod up because otherwise it will bump into those parts here, just next to the shoulders. Okay. Anyway, the mobility is quite good. The legs, that's weird because there's nothing here. There's no ratchet here, but there's ratchet here and for the knees. Okay, I don't know really why, but it's good. Anyway, the fact that the ratchets are for the wide pose with big robots and quite heavy, it's always a good thing. You won't have falling robots making the Van Damme when you don't want to. Okay, it's quite steady and a heavy ratchet. You won't fall, spreading his legs wide apart. So that's good. Mobility is quite good with the weights, and you have also a crutch with panels if needed, because even without moving them you have a quite good range of motion. If you want a higher range, then they will intervene, and you see that you can really kick very high, but it's not really, there's no really a use for this, since the knee is only 90 degrees. It would have been useful if the knee was deeper, but here not. Anyway, it's there, so it's welcome. Okay, side swivel as I told you, and a lot of ankle tiltage. Okay, that's good. The arms. So the arms, the engineering is very good because as I told you, there is the curl possibility, a very good elbow bends. The gas tank here are hampering a little bit the rotation from the fists. So if you want to make poses like this, holding a gun with two hands, it can be problematic, but it still works. It still works. The problem is more in the shoulders, because even if the degree of liberty is good with pivot here and rotation here, it is hampered by all the details, realistic details here, the piston. Because of this, you can turn it away because it will bump here. So the only way to open open the arm like this is to make an angle. So you can be straight. You can point in a line level with the head. You can only point to the upper side. So that's a little bit unfortunate. So you can make like other figure, this weird S shape if you want to point with a gun on a level aspect. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but it still works, so no problem. Okay, and you have on the back the crane, all ratcheted. So it is more for the Devastator mode, but you can anyway, if you want, use it as a rail gun or laser gun if you want to. With the it's difficult to do on camera because it's big. It's really big. Okay, so you have the gun, and the visor here is made for Devastators. Is quite useless here. But if you want, you can do it with hook in robot mode. Personally, I don't. I prefer to keep it set for Devastator. Okay. So now for the transformation. So you have to stretch the arms, and always intuitive. You see the ties here, so it's logical to make the ties correspond on the same side. Okay, you have a little panel here. You have to just open. It's really nice. The details I like, just to make everything smooth in vehicle mode. Okay, so straighten the legs, retract the feet, so you have the heels and the feet, and then you have to unlock. There's a little tab, and to fold it just aside. Then so we have then to unfold the upper body. So that kind of engineering I don't really like, because it seems like the whole figure is splitting apart and in a floppy mess. And what I really like is a square-shaped robot with a chunky part moving, but not spreading like this. But regarding the fact that it will have to combine with the long haul and form the upper body in a complex way, you have to forgive this. So you have to work with this, and it's not really big of a deal. So I can understand. You have those kind of accordion engineering that I don't really like, but it's okay. It's well guided, so it's not a big problem. So you have all those movable panels that can help you correspond to make those tabs go into the grooves, and you have to unfold this so that it will be very straight, and then you can retract the head Okay, this panel here, back of the head will just fill the gap naturally. And you just turn the chest up. Those two panels movable, you have to unfold them. Okay, they will form the back of the truck. And then the arms, they turn like this and like this. You have those two little grooves and those two tabs here. And you make it correspond to make him go into like this. Just push it. It's really easy, it's chunky, it's robust, you won't break anything. So it's intuitive, so you won't make any mistakes. You see, you have the rear truck already done, so that's really great. So you'll see after you have here grooves behind the gas canister. So maybe what you can do is just for the moment let the two arms open, because they will have to receive the tap from the legs. Then from the legs you have to untap some panels. As well, I don't like the paneling when we have to transform, but here the paneling is quite impossible to avoid, because again it will have to form the chest of Devastator, and you have to unsplit the leg. So anyway, the tabs are very strong, very big, so it's not so complicated. So again, when you understood the way it works, there's no problem, it's quite easy. So when you have this, you see this is a die cast, yeah, okay, so very durable. Just push it and retract it like combiner was, and just close back this panel. Oh, okay, clicks, and it takes place here. And then, as I told you just before, this side panel has a tab and have to be inside the gas tank. You just put it in place like this, and you make it correspond here and here with that. And the side is okay. So the figure is so big, it's just touch my tripod. So you have one side done, and then you just have to do the same here. So when you understood, it's easy. It's just that the figure is quite big and difficult to do on camera. Okay. You can open this. So very stiff here, and you have to just close it just before combine everything. Everything combines with tabs, so that's great. Yeah. It takes place here. You have two grooves here. With two tabs and two grooves, and you just have to push, and he will find his place naturally. You just have to push. So that's really simple. And then you make correspond the gas tanks with the tab and push here, and everything is straight. Push. Just like this, and yeah, last touch, you just deploy the hook, and at the end you have a very solid truck. This is not locking anyway, but it's just sit on this part here, this plastic here. It's okay. Well, just make sure that everything is combined. Okay, all the top. You shouldn't have any space here. Okay, since the cab is combined, it's okay. And then you have this truck rolling really well. Quite long. Okay, very and everything is working. So like a real toy. Storage here for store the weapon, really easy. You have the choice between this tab or this tab. Which one of them you will have to connect on this groove here. So you have to fiddle a little bit to find the slot. You see, because but when you find it, you have to push this, and once it's locked, just push the head away. When it's locked, it's very hard. It won't fall. It won't fall. Okay. The good thing is you can take the gun without untransforming the figure. Great.